everyone, what's going on? This is Cubs Fan Han here to do another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video, and I had to throw this together to show you this new update that just came out, and I want to share some of my thoughts on it. Commander Luke is finally coming to the game. We've known he's coming, but we actually have some good details on him now. So CG Kazi Spoon made this post just now, and some of you are seeing some updates in your game. You had a client restart, and he's talking about how Commander Luke is coming soon. They're very excited, want to share us a sneak peek on what to expect. He is going to be a rebel attacker. Notice he doesn't say Jedi, and he's going to be the first character to have 6 abilities, 3 of which will have Zeta upgrades. Holy cow, I hope you are saving your Zeta abilities. Commander Luke Skywalker can also dispel buffs and debuffs, inflict many debuffs, and allow his rebel allies to counterattack. Additionally, he can switch between offensive, ignoring taunts and dealing more damage, and defensive, counterattacks and taking less damage modes. Wow! What does that mean? Are we going to be able to program Luke Skywalker in different ways before going into the battle based on what kind of squad we're facing? I cannot wait to see how that functions. And notice he is ignoring taunts. So we've got another taunt ignorer here like Boba Fett. I cannot wait to see this in action. Finally, whenever Commander Skywalker inflicts a debuff, he and his allies gain turn meter. So this is going to be really awesome to see. And then, of course, you can see additional character information on Commander Skywalker's kit by clicking here on this character strategy post. So let's take a look at that right now. All right, so another thing that is very notable here is that Commander Luke Skywalker is going to unlock at 7 stars. And look at this. It is Luke with a lightsaber. We finally have a lightsaber version of Luke in this game. He is a rebel and he is an attacker. He is not a Jedi, and that is notable, but it looks like he is going to have very solid functionality here. So his basic attack, Destined Strike, deal damage to target enemy and inflict speed down and defense down for 2 turns. If the target ally already had speed down, remove 30% turn meter. If the target already had defense down, inflict stun for 1 turn. So you're going to be able to slow them down, not just by stunning them, but also just by inflicting a basic speed down debuff. That is really, really cool. And look at the art here. He looks super legit, and his you can see the graphics there on this next one here for his special attack. They look very cool. This is super exciting. Special attack, use the Force. Deal physical damage to target enemy, dispel all buffs on them, remove 100% turn meter, and inflict buff immunity and tenacity down for 2 turns. Reduce the cooldown of this ability by 1 if the target didn't have full health. Super cool. So we are going to be able to remove buffs and turn meter, 100% turn meter. That is, I mean, this is like really managing the playing field here to be able to just completely remove turn meter, slowing your enemies down. And then remember, somewhere in his kit we have a turn meter gain. So this is going to be a very meta sounding character to me to be able to control the playing field that much from a speed standpoint. Special ability, Call to Action. Dispel all debuffs on Luke. Luke gains 100% turn meter and recovers 40% health and 40% protection. Wow, so he's not just gaining turn meter, he's gaining 40% health and protection. Guys, this is going to be a very powerful character. Holy crap, I'm really excited. If Luke doesn't have the Call to Action unique buff, he gains it until the next time this ability is used, cooldown of 4. Call to Action, Luke ignores taunts during his turn and has 50% accuracy, 50% critical chance, and 50% critical damage. Cannot be dispelled or prevented. His leader ability is Rebel Maneuvers. Rebel allies have 50% counter chance and 50% defense and plus 15% offense. Whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect, Rebel allies gain 5% turn meter. So this is just a super cool leader ability. Everyone's going to have counter chance if you're running in with Rebels. They're going to have defense up, offense up, and whenever an enemy resists a detrimental effect, Rebels are going to gain turn meter. So you're going to be gaining all kinds of turn meter under Luke's leadership. This is going to be a viable leader in the arena. Super cool. And then unique ability, Learn Control. While Luke doesn't have Call to Action, he has plus 50% counter chance, plus 50% critical avoidance, plus 50% defense, plus, oh my gosh, the list goes on, plus 100% tenacity, and gains 10% turn meter whenever a rebel ally takes damage. Hold up. So whenever Luke doesn't have call to action, so when that buff isn't on him, he will gain 10% turn meter whenever a rebel gets attacked and takes damage. He is going to be quick. Unique ability, it binds all things. Luke has plus 40% potency, as if all of the other buffs that he gets aren't enough. He's also going to have plus 40% potency. Whenever Luke resists a detrimental effect, he recovers 5% health and 5% protection. So, wow, he's not just doing all of this damage, he's going to be frequently recovering health and protection in his kit. And whenever Luke inflicts a debuff, he gains 10% turn meter, and all other allies gain half that amount. This is really cool, and then they give us some general strategy tips here, which you guys can read over yourselves. So some takeaways after reading this kit. Luke's kit looks incredible. This is going to be very powerful, and keep in mind, while he is going to work very well with rebels, there are so many rebels in this game. I think that he is going to only put Chirrut and Baze right back on the map. They've kind of been pushed aside in the current meta with the addition of Thrawn. I have a feeling that Commander Luke is going to change that, especially when you consider all of the buffs and the debuffs and the protection and the health gains and all of that is in his kit. This is super cool. So how are we going to unlock Luke? This Rebel hero will unlock this August. When? I need to know when. Through the Hero's Journey event as a 7-star character. This is the first character to ever unlock at 7 stars. The most we've ever had is 5 for the raid bosses and for legendary event characters. To unlock Commander Skywalker, we will need to have the following characters at 7 stars. Old Ben Kenobi, Princess Leia, Stormtrooper Han, Luke Skywalker, Farm Boy Luke, and R2-D2. And all of those characters are going to be getting reworked, so we're not necessarily going to waste them. And also you'll notice here that we do have R2-D2 returning as well, so if you don't have him at 5 stars or at 7 stars yet, hopefully you are able to get your Empire up and ready so you can get R2-D2 up at 7 stars. So at the end of the day, this is going to be an incredible event. I'm really excited. I'm super optimistic about it. I actually have all of these characters ready except for Old Ben. I don't even have Old Ben unlocked yet. And I was telling everyone in my guild when they asked it, they probably want to focus on those traditional Rebel characters, the Old Bens, the Leias, the Stormtrooper Hans, etc. And I didn't take my own advice, so I really hope that they're going to do double drops of some kind. If tradition holds, they probably will do some kind of double drops on these characters. I'm not sure exactly how or if. We will probably get a pack. I hope that they have packs for each individual character, for me personally, because I need to have Old Ben. He's the only one that I need. And they will probably be giving us more info on exactly when that will come. I'd like to know how long this event is going to last. If it's like the legendary events, we're probably going to see it for 7 days. But whatever the case is, if you guys aren't excited, you should be. And I really hope you have these characters farmed. If you don't, then you are going to have this. The way that Luke's kit looks right now is that he is going to be very meta defining. I am very confident that this character is going to rock the foundation of your arena metas. And if you don't have him, it will be really interesting to see how he performs on defense. The kit definitely looks specialized, but it also looks like a kit that's going to be able to function pretty well on AI. It will depend on how, of course, CG programs that AI. But whatever the case is, lots of exciting stuff coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. If you haven't been farming these traditional rebels here, make sure you get off to the races to farm them. There were some other details coming out on this update. I'm not going to bore you with all of them right now because you can go ahead and check them out. We got a couple reworks here, some packs coming out, etc. But whatever the case is, I hope you liked the video. If you did like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't ever forget. Never mind.